Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risco no Soccer coming at you with some more Katamari Damashii. Doing some, just rolling up, gonna roll up 2020, say F you 2020, gonna roll your shit up and just go to town. Os Kronos, how you doing? I hope that life is treating you very kindly. I hope that life is treating you very well. I apologize for not being in yesterday, but things, things are things. But I hope that you are well. I hope that life is kind to you. And I can't tell if we've got like tags up, so I want to just really get that sorted quick. And then we'll get into the action of the Katamari. Yosh, there we go. You had that oh, PtaER, how you doing, yo? Chatterino, what is Chatterino? I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting. You're typing from there, okay. I'm gonna try not to burp, but I did just have a kind of dinner-ish thing, so, you know, it happens, it might, I hope it doesn't, but what is Chatterino? Separate from Twitch's built-in chat thing. Okay, that's interesting. Let me toss a really quick search in the Googles. Or the Firefoxes, I'm not sure what this constitutes. Chatterino. Chatterino for Twitch. Chatterino is a chat client for Twitch chat. It aims to be an improvised extended version of the Twitch web chat. Huh. That's interesting. What, was I gonna say something? I don't know. I think I was just gonna kvetch more about 2020 being 2020, and oh no, I was gonna say something, and I just remembered. You did that raffle, Kronos. I entered it. I didn't win it, and that's okay, but I entered it, and thank you for the chance to do that, because yeah, I was gonna say that. Ludo, may we unify our voices into one singular choir of whales? I mean, if it's the screaming whales, that might be off-putting to people. But if it's the aqua whales, I'm not 100% sure. PtaER, to be honest, I can't remember how many levels are in Katamari Damashii 1. I want to say, I'm not perfectly sure, but I want to say there's 9 main levels plus Make the Moon, and I can't remember how many levels of constellations there are. I don't think there's a lot left, but we should definitely get this finished before New Year's, which will be good so that we can start up control once the New Year's rolls over. It's okay, King. I see your bulge. I just want to move on. Now, this is the level that we failed last time, so let's not fail it this time. We start at 50, and we need to get to 3 meters. And I think we should be able to do that. Last time was weird, because I did start to feel kind of sick towards the end of it. And I don't know precisely why. But hopefully that won't happen this time. I need this mayonnaise. Give me the mayonnaise. This will be the only time you'll hear me say that, because I don't like mayo, to be honest. Fish. I am big on fish, so we'll get those. Although you don't really eat koi. Koi are pretty much garbage fish. And they're not really enjoyable. I do like bears. I like the bears as an animal. I think they're cute and snuggly, and I think there is a anime about the adventures of lesbian bears, so there's that. I also respect the bears as people, and I enjoy the fact that they have just hopefully big gay happy lives. People hating on fish in here. I would never, Panda, I would never hate on fish. I'm a fish fan. If we're spelling it with an F, I'm a fish fan. If we're spelling it with a PH, not so much. But koi, like really, like koi is not generally considered an edible fish. Also, possibly yes. I don't remember the name. I just remember reading about it, like, I want to say a couple years ago. And if I recall correctly, the Lesbian Bears anime, if I'm thinking of the right one, was made by the same guy who made Revolutionary Girl Utena. Now, that is a very interesting and unexpected pedigree? I think pedigree is the word that I want here. Also, Panda, I hope that you, and I hope everybody in chat, I didn't quite say this at the beginning, but I hope everybody in chat is doing very well, that life is treating you kindly and gently, and with the respect that you deserve. Now, we shouldn't spend too much time in this park, because we'll run out of time. You beat 2 Wolfenstein games this week. Were either of them Wolfenstein 3D? Because that would be a whole, like, nostalgia trip for me. I completely neglected to pick up that chicken. I have failed this level, and we will fail, because I did not get that chicken. Big wins in the marketplace of ideas. Okay? I mean, if the marketplace of ideas means shooting Nazis, then yes. And also, we support that fully on this channel. I'm not sure if I'm thinking about the right Bears anime. I mean, I can't imagine there are too many anime with, like, cute girls who are also bears, who also like each other. So, probably you are. I mean, it feels like a very limited subgenre. I mean, cute girls doing cute stuff is, I mean, it's sizable. And cute girls who like cute girls doing cute stuff is also, it's there, it's represented. But cute girls who are also bears, who also like cute girls who are also bears, who do cute stuff. I mean, I feel like that's very narrow. Went to the marketplace of ideas and paid in lead. I love that. Panda, wait, hold on. Did Panda say that? Because I want to check that. Oh no, Hive said that. Hive, that is, I love it. I love the phrasing of it. I want it on a t-shirt? Not sweatpants. There's like not really like a lot of pants that you wear that have logos or graphics on them, so probably a t-shirt. The Nazis had the idea of having a huge compound and a giant airship, and I won the debate with high velocity ideas. Good! As well you should! Physics should always beat Nazis. Like, most everything should beat Nazis, really, like when you put it up against in the end of the day. Nazis are like a Pokemon that has a weakness against every fucking type. Because they're Nazis. But physics, yes. And also lead. I was right, the director of Yurikuma Arashi is Kunihiko Ikuhara. Okay. I want to get a 370, but I don't know if my power supply would handle it. I don't know what a 370 is, so I'm gonna say good luck, I guess. Wait, I feel like I missed a thing to make sense of that bit of the conversation. That's okay, you don't have to loop me back in, but if nothing I've said has made sense, that's probably why. Also, we got treasure. And a present. Like, we have to get 3 meters now, because if we don't, we lose the present, and that would suck. I don't know what the present is, and I don't... Oh, 3 meters, baby! I've mentioned installing a graphics card. Gotcha. The guy who had his title of the David Lynch of anime usurped by Satoshi Kon. I really need to watch Revolutionary Girl. I have not done that yet, and that's probably not going to be facilitated by the fact that I haven't paid for my Netflix in 2 months, which means that I can't watch Netflix anymore. But someday, I really want to get that. I heard there's a girl who turns into a car, I think. Benchmarks show that the price to performance improvement over a 360 just isn't currently justified. Alright. This is all fancy tech talk, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna let it flow over me. Like the spice or fear or something, I'm not sure. I stopped at 15 minutes, 15 episodes, which makes me sad. Definitely gonna have to go start from scratch again someday. Is that about Utena or is that about the bears? Because there's so much going on right now, and I'm not sure. Get over here, sumo person who's actually a judo person. Oh, that's the movie. Oh, I'm sorry. Utena, gotcha. Oh, Streplee! Hey, how you doing, yo? I hope that everything is well with you. I hope that you are... Oh, but words, yes, please. It's only 12 minutes into the episode. I can't be losing words at this rate. This is too early for word loss. I hope that life is treating you kindly and gently, with the respect that you deserve. And I'm glad that the thing that you were talking about in Auntie's mental health chat seems to be broadly sorted. It makes sense, though. The first 5 episodes play the trope too straight. If there's anything I've heard about Utena, is there's basically nothing straight about it. So there's that. I've been told to watch the bear anime. I mean, it's everything I know. The entire extent of what I know about the bear anime is that it's cute lesbian bear girls. So that does sound kind of like a must. That sounds like a thing that needs to be done. Can we get to the next section, or are we blocked off from that? I was getting to do a double chat. Oh, okie dokie. And no worries, by the way, if you've got multiple chats going on, I'm not gonna get on your case about that. Excuse me, I need these not monkey bars. These rolling parallel bars, I guess they would be called. I have no idea what's going on. I have zero idea. I've got no clue. We're just doing stuff. I hope I didn't lose my present, because I'd be pissed. Hold on, I gotta go back and check for that. I like what I saw in the first 5 episodes. I'm just bad at finishing things. Oh, that's the mood. Ludo, that's a super mood. There's a couple of anime on Netflix that I got to about the 5 or 6 episode point, and it wasn't that I didn't enjoy them. I enjoyed them a lot, but I stopped and I couldn't get back into them. I know Carol and Tuesday was one of them. Although Carol and Tuesday, I did kind of bounce off of a let's pretend I'm not who I am episode, and I hate that trope. Cannon Buster as well. I didn't finish Cannon Buster. Beastars, I kind of ended up drifting from Beastars. I'm doing really well today. I just wanted to drop in before I started sleeping. I've been up for a while today. Truffly, please get some sleep. With all the blessings that I can muster, I'm so glad that you dropped by. I'm so glad that you're doing well. And I hope that you continue to do well, and that the sleeping helps you continue to do that well. I don't know if the last bit that I said, like, made any sense, but we're gonna run with it anyways. I want the dude with the afro. Can I get the dude with the afro? No, I'm losing everything! This is a metaphor for my life! Give me a mo here, I'll look at chat in a second. I just want this afro dude. Thank you. Okay. I got guitar afro. Life is complete now? I guess we're gonna go with complete. I really want an anime called Beef Stars now. I mean, it could be. Could be. I got 1.25 episodes and I couldn't deal with the physical media, so I stopped. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Detective Conan from the beginning sounds like an awful lot, because it's just like being going on. It was really warm and I slept in so many sunbeams and I worked through some insecurities through honest communication, which is scary. Treffley, that's fucking rock. And yes, very good. Pear says, I just found out Horrible Subs are retiring from the English Subs game. That seems like a big deal. I'm not familiar with Horrible Subs, so I will accept that this is a big deal. Just watch No Non Biori, the Neko native anime. Okay, so now I've got to put that into search. Give me a second. Well, look at that. It's the first thing that comes up. That seems very cute. No Non Biori is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Atom. The series began publication in Media Factory's monthly comic Alive magazine, September 2009. Licensed in North America by Seven Seas Entertainment. That tells me nothing of the actual show. The story takes place in the small countryside village of Asahigaoka. Yep, okay, got it. A place lacking many of the conveniences that people from the city are accustomed to. The nearest stores are a few miles away. One of the local schools consists of only 5 students, each of whom is in a different grade of elementary or middle school. That sounds like it could go places. I'm not sure if I'd want to... I don't know, maybe. Hotaru Ichijo, a 5th grader from Tokyo, transfers into I hate Romaji. Asahigaoka branch school adjusts countryside life with their new friends. Okay. Like, that could be sweet in the right hands. Pair that with Funimation buying up Crunchyroll, we've got a party of not great. Ooh. Funimation's fine, I don't get the hate for it. I mean, like, these streaming services aren't available here in Japan, at least as far as I know. So I've not had the chance to interact with them. The #1 object that we picked up, by the way, was flowers, interestingly enough. Ooh, that's cool. We actually got a shooting star. Wait, didn't we do this level? I thought we saw this cutscene already. Most of the error comes from the fact Funimation is owned by Sony, which is not great when it comes to censorship. Gotcha. Also has been determined I am a form of tsundere when it comes to relationships. Okay, I mean, that's, you know, that could be a lot there. Wait, like, did we not save? Is that what happened last time? Because I could have sworn that we got that one. what is a relationship? Is it kind of food? It can be a delicious food. Wait, like totally though, because we got the twins. Alright, so how fucked up was I last time? Apparently, in my fever, that I didn't save any of this? Whatever, it's okay. Nisco, it's okay. It's okay. You know, like this is the smallest issue on your plate at the moment. We're gonna get the fish, and we're gonna do the fish. Also, I guess we didn't pick up that present because the king did not introduce the present to us, so it must have fallen off Katamari. So that's great. It's okay. It's okay. Not angry. Not angry at all. Give me your fish, motherfucker! I will take all of your fish, and you can't stop me. I'm just doing it. Funimation ignored my cancellation for the streaming service, stole $6 a month for a service they weren't providing to me. Now that's not cool. That's honestly not cool. I am, like, kind of slightly filled with a small amount of rage. Although we do get to listen to the Kickin' soundtrack again, so there's that. I swear this level, the chanting totally drowns out Risu. It was the same last time. Oh, then can I bump that down? Give me a second. Let me figure that out. Oh, that's not the jam. No, that's not the jam. I said that was not the jam. Let's go back to the do the sound. Why did it take so long for Katamari Damashii to come out to PlayStation 4? It's a series that started on PlayStation. I mean, what the fuck? That's like a really good question, Pear. Also, like, why has Katamari Forever not come out for PlayStation 4? Because that's a game that's been out for a long time as well. Considering I was getting $145 a week to live on, I was pretty pissed. Panda, that's a fucking mood and a half. That's like... that sucks. Although I'm glad that you've got it sorted. Kronos says I did a 2020 art summary thing earlier. I saw that in LSRS's Discord, Kronos, and I really like your stuff. December was a whole mood. The December art recap, like the example of art from December. I like her. She's very cute. I'm buggering this level. Bandai Namco doesn't care about our boy the Prince. I mean, honestly, you're probably not super wrong, unfortunately. I mean, it's not, like... I would be hard-pressed to say that Katamari Damashii is a big thing in Japan. It certainly made its splash when it came out, but, like... It's not something that folks are really drooling over. And you would think it'd be a relatively simple, like, swap over, but not simple enough for them to do it. I just want your fish. That's not even a metaphor. Kaya is fucking great. For a game that doesn't give a whole lot of backstory, hers is quite sad. That is true, Pear. That is true, that is fair. PS3 did have some weirdness going on with it. But kinda like you said, I mean, Katamari 1 is PS1. Katamari, like, we love Katamari Damashii is PS2. Those should be relatively simple to emulate. Oh, well now that's gross. Hive. That's gross. I could see that definitely being a point against Funimation. Oh, crumbs. We're not picking up the statues yet. No, go away, golfer. Nobody loves you, golfer. You nouveau riche, bougie son of a bitch. Support G-Kids. Is that like G4 but for kids? Is that like the G4 gaming network but it's only kids games? Wow, I am stinking a butt. This stage I'm not doing it. We're not winning it. Oh, got a fisherman. I think we're starting to get into the flow of it here. We've got a clam diver. Wait, are they clam divers? I don't remember. I know they're called Ama, and I know they do diving. I don't know if they do diving for clams. That feels like it's supposed to be a bit, and a bit of a risque bit, but it's not. This is honestly just me not remembering anything. I used up all my Luna coins. Wait, how? How did you... How? Kronos, how? I've got like 65 of the friggin' things. G-Kids is a distributor of animation. They release a number of foreign animated films, not just anime. Oh, that's cool. Then we support our G-Kids Funlords. Literally spent them all in the search of the radar tower. I feel like, Kronos, I feel like Risk of Rain 2 was trolling you through me. Because I got those radar towers super quick. I'm not missing any of them, except for the one that's not been updated yet. They were just like falling out of the sky. I feel terrible to say this, but it's true. Also, the little dioramas for the radar, like towers, the environmental dioramas, oh, they're so nice. Like, they're just really slick looking. I'm crushed with knowledge. I'm sorry, Kronos. A number of their releases have been nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. None of them won, though, which is highway robbery. This is from Hive and PtaER. And, oh god, Hive, do not curse somebody like that. Don't do that. Please don't. Nobody should want to be me. I'm like a fuck up of the first magnitude. I don't even want to be me. Fun fact, one of the artifact codes is on one of the dioramas. No shit? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out now. Excuse me about that. I haven't done like a lot of the artifact like code hunting because I cheated and just got the codes, but we are all such as we are in our own ways. And yeah, it's just like it's been kind of a lot recently. I don't really want to unpack it, but you know, just it's been a lot. One of the codes is pasted on the face of the bead scavenger? Like, that's pretty sneaky, Kronos, and, you know, sometimes my language is flavorful. Hive, it's flavorful. It's the spicy meatball of language. You're not wrong, PtaER. You're not wrong. There's a deep love of the fish here in Japan. I myself have not had fish in a while, and I really kind of want to rectify that. Rectified them, damn near killed them. That doesn't work. That joke doesn't work. It's not a thing. The hard part is delineating what you're actively responsible and what is entropy dropping things in your lap outside of your locus of control. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Hive. You're not wrong. Paris says, what I want to rectify is not having had Domino's pizza since the pandemic started. But Domino's is delivery, right? I mean, that's... Hive. I mean, to go to what Paris said about Domino's before I started thinking about, like, just wrecked anything. Isn't, like, Domino's... Delivery is okay, right? Mostly? Oh, gotcha. In a place where Domino's doesn't deliver. That is fair. Ludo says I'm making fisherman stew tomorrow, so it's almost fish time for me. Sounds very nice. And Kronos says I might start commissions after this raffle drawing. I'm 99%... Excuse me. 99% certain this feeling is going to pass me by, but currently this is my state of mind. I've got my toes crossed, Kronos. I do. I'm confident in you, and I hope that you feel confident in you. And also I hope that PayPal, like, doesn't fuck things up, because PayPal is a pain in the ass, but... Go for it. Go for it and do it. You can do it. Now this time we need 6... Oh, fudge. This time we need 6 meters. And this is the level that I got sick on last time. So let's hope that, you know, we don't. Because that was not a comfortable feeling. Also, I can't believe I didn't save. Like, that just really does it. I've been stranded in a rural village in Saskatchewan, which is only 45 minutes from where I technically live for months and months. And even if it's only 45 minutes away, it's the pandemic. I mean, that's fair. No shade thrown. By any means, pair. It also, if you explained previously how you came to be stranded, and I forgot, I do apologize. It's a thing that happens more often than I am really happy with, but it does happen. But I hope that you'll accept my apologies if it is something that you've set out before. We're playing your favorite stage. Ooh. Alright, well then we're gonna have to beat it this time. Get out of the way, Deco Car. I need no Deco Car today. I need fish. Am I big enough for the fish? No, I'm not big enough for the fish yet. Unfortunately. Big enough for the boxes? Shit. Oh, fudge. Oh, come on! Oh, you bastard! Oh, you absolute... Oh, physics, Physics, I love you when you're killing Nazis, but not so much when you're screwing up my Katamari. I went to visit my grandmother, which is something I did occasionally pre-pandemic. I thought, I'll be back in a couple of weeks, and that was unlucky. Okay, so I think this is the first time that I'm hearing that story, and that is very unlucky. Although, hopefully... things are okay with your grandma? Physics are so good at killing Nazis, and when they're doing that, when that's their jam, I'm right there. I'm like, go physics, go. Kill those fucking Nazis. But, you know, when they're screwing up my Katamari, I gotta say, I'm not digging it. I just want these fish. Thank you? No, it's not unlucky. I'm keeping my grandma company. Then that part's good. Then that part's very, very good. I mean, not being able to go back is kind of, it seems like it might be a bit much, but keeping your Mima company is cool things, and you are cool people. Not simply because you're doing that, but it is a point in your favor. Slaps roof on physics. You won't believe how many Nazis this can kill. Hopefully all the Nazis? I am... Chat, you are too wonderful, and I keep on looking at what you're saying, and I keep on missing all of the delightful elements of the Katamari that I need. So if I go a little bit quiet sometimes, it's because I need to pass this level. I would be an utter... more of a failure if I didn't, so... We're doing it. Also, that bear statue is eating a fish statue. And, like, that's just... I appreciate that. Fuck yes, we're getting sunflowers. The sunflowers are... They're kind of big, because they're kind of big. Oh shit, no, not in the water, not in the water. We definitely want those on our giant Katamari. Yes! Alright, that could have been bad. Let's talk about Risa Katamari mishap, by the way, PtaER. Oh, okay. What is failure in a video game but an element of play? I mean, you're not wrong, Hive, but I do want to progress, especially because we lost the progress from last week. And my goal is to be able to wrap up the stages by hello words by New Year's. And that it's not impossible, but it does require a certain amount of, like, actual not messing up the stages. I should steal one of those signs. I should just make a collection of signs that I've stolen in Japan. So far I don't have many, just the one no parking sign. But I could totally do with more. Why do the musicians have such big afros? I don't 100% know, but I feel like it's a callback to, like, in some 80s or 70s media property. Like, it's something I've seen elsewhere. Oh, come here, Yankee. You are mine now. You're my Yankee now. Assuming you've got a collection of stolen DVD copies of signs. Oh gosh, I mean, it's not worth it. It wouldn't be worth the risk. It would be Mel Gibson. And I have a roughly zero need for the Mel. Why would you want to steal an M. Night film? I mean, I could kind of, sort of, almost see stealing The Happening. Because it's awful, and it has Marky Mark, but it also has Jean Leguizamo, who seems like a decent enough chap. And it's absurd. But not Signs. No, I would not steal Signs. Nor would I steal a copy of the CD Signs by alt-rock wannabe hippie band Tesla, because it really wasn't very good. And I also think it was a cover. Os Kings! Hey, how you doing, yo? I hope it's really good. Many things are happening, so, like, I may not have seen you when you first came in, but I'm really glad that you got your New Year's not it. I'm really glad that you got your Christmas presents sent off, and that you're feeling very happy. And I hope that you continue to feel very happy. That is so good to hear. That makes me really happy to hear. And I'm down with some random bouts of serotonin-induced endorphin, I didn't say that word right, happiness. I just failed to finish watching Silent Hill Revelations, which is a terrible movie, and apparently I should suffer so that you don't have to. Oh, Marky Mark, yes. I'm like, Marky Mark is trash. He's absolute garbage fire. I'm just wondering if the presence of John Leguizamo, like, does it... It certainly doesn't excuse Marky Mark, but does it make the Marky bearable? I think the serotonin happens with Revelations when you stop watching. I mean, you're not wrong. Ludo, it's a bad movie. It's just... like, it's not even enjoyably bad. It's like, it's boring. It shouldn't be. Like, Heather is pretty decent. Vincent is like a really dopey cosplaying Kevin Bacon, who's cosplaying Kevin Dillon character. Some of the creature designs and the makeup work is not bad. It's got Douglas, and Douglas is gross. Like, just really gross. But it's so... it's mind-numbing. And I have to keep on stopping it. And, like, I'll go and have a cigarette, and then it'll be, like, a couple 20 minutes later, and I'm still not finished with the movie. I'll never forgive Wahlberg for being a bigot. The universe where people can make Marky Marxist jokes must be so happy. We shouldn't forgive Marky Mark. Like, he should be off the table. And I hope, to reiterate, I hope that I wasn't coming across as thinking that the Mark could be rehabilitated. Nicolas Cage seems like a decent fellow, though. Mostly, yeah. I think Nicolas Cage's biggest issue, I think, was that he had tax and money problem, which is one reason why he basically does every role that people will throw at him. Kind of like a Wesley Snipes issue. Although I think Wesley Snipes also has a domestic violence thing going on, so there's that, but I don't think any of that's on Nicolas Cage's plate. Who, by the way, if we're talking about Cage, I also watched, as part of my inadvised sweep of DVDs, I watched the Nicolas Cage vehicle, The Color Out of Space, and it was actually pretty good. Would I say great? No, definitely not. Absolutely not great. Would I say largely competent and coherent? With some nice camera work and use of appropriately enough color? Yeah, I think I could say that. Cage kind of keeps himself down from peak Cage, and it actually works mostly for the movie. Sadly, for every Nicolas Cage, we have to suffer 10 David Cages. Ooh, God, Ludo. Ludo. Lovecraft adaptations, historically speaking, aren't that good. No. Well, yeah. I don't know, though, because, like, Brian Yuzna's a thing. And Brian Yuzna's Lovecraft adaptations are, like, they're a lot. Like the Reanimator? At least Reanimator 1. Reanimator 2 I don't know about because I don't really remember much about it. But Reanimator 1 is, like, it's a trip. Where do I stand on the horrible man scale? Someone link me to the multiple choice. Chronos, like, negative... like at least like a -3? Chronos? But maybe even lower than that? Also, Hive, the veggie cutting bit, yes, was... It reminded me of the bit in Manhole, the manga, which was not the most uncomfortable bit in that manga, but it was fairly uncomfortable, yes. Search engine seems to work, but Gmail is down, yes. Let me do a refresh of YouTube's. Oh, YouTube, something went wrong. There's a funny purple monkey with a red Mario cap and a hammer. How about we try Gmail? Gmail is temporary error 500. Okay, good. Straight up Google. Okay, so I'm getting the front page to Google. Let me check once again. Vitez Jimmy Dunn. Alright, okay, so I'm getting searches on Google. But, I'm not getting YouTube, and I'm not getting Gmail. Also, Jimmy Dunn. Like, just Jimmy Dunn. Why Jimmy Dunn? We got... He's a 4-cap pander with superior potence, superior celerity, inferior fortitude. But his box text is that Jimmy Dunn cannot be contested. If a second Jimmy Dunn comes into play, burn the first Jimmy in play instead of contesting him. That's like... I don't know how I feel about that. Guess that's what happens when Misu opens browser during stream. Sorry about that. Reanimator was... Gordon Lewis, I think, worked on Reanimator, but I think Yasna was Reanimator. Jimmy Dunn, by the way, PtaER, is a character from the trading card game Vampire: The Eternal Struggle. Came out in the Sabat set, which was... I wanna say like 96. Is actually like not a bad card, and I think is fairly gameable. Card art is kind of shite though. I don't know how I feel about that. IMDb Reanimator. Why images? Don't do images. I don't want that. Whoa. Back my truck up here. Back my truck up. The director is Stuart Gordon, not Brian Yuzna. So wait. Where's my Yuzna coming from? Yuzna did Society, right? And... wow, I feel like my mind has been blown. Okay. Brian Yuzna was a writer. He worked on Beyond the Reanimator, The Dentist, and Faust. But wait, what? Not? I'm having a moment. I'm having a whole fucking moment here. Gonna just... take a deep breath. He did do From Beyond, which was a Lovecraft adaptation. But Yasna was producer. Yes. 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 Thank you so much. Because that was going to really bug me. I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't know any of the names of people who worked on literally anything. Um, like, I wouldn't feel particularly bad about it, Kronos. And I do feel, I mean, like, I'm the same way with certain things, like bands. A lot of times, I'll maybe just know the lead singer if I know that much at all. But like with certain genre and certain media, they're just names that come up all the time. Um, and these, this is just one set. I'm gonna take like a really quick break here to walk off my brain getting broke. So, speaking of working on literally anything, stage 3 boss attacks are being made. Yosh! Good job. Oh, too many names, too many people, too many puppies. PtaER. I first met Kronos through Little Big Planet, where Kronos produces under the screen name Kronos 453. So that's like our background. Now I've noticed that Kronos has a number of names on a number of platforms, but I've asked if Kronos was okay to use because it's the name I'm most familiar with. And he was kind enough to say yes. Also, Kronos invented time and LBP levels. So, there's that as well. And Herschel Gordon Lewis and Stuart Gordon are... I mean, they're... I feel like they're in similar ballparks, Hive, but quite different. Who is... Hold on a second. I want to check this, and I also really do want to take like a quick break soon, just because I can feel my throat meat's getting kind of scratchy. But wait, no, it was 1,000. It was not 10,000. 10,000 is the name of the band. Crumbs. And I don't want to say the name because it's ableist and bullshit, but it's the only movie that I can remember. No, that's not the... What movie am I thinking of? Like, it was a super gore movie. It was an early 70s or... maybe late 70s gore movie? It wasn't Herschel Gordon Lewis, though. It was Bert I. Gordon? Maybe? Hold on a second. Why is this so important to me that I know? I kind of hate this. And this is not the guy I'm thinking of. This is not the guy I'm thinking of. Alright, I gotta stop. That's the movie I was thinking of, but that's not the one. Videodrome is not ableist, at least not in title, PtaER. But that's definitely not the movie I was thinking of, because I know Cronenberg. Des, thank you so much for stopping by. Please lurk as much as you want. I'm going to be taking a break in like 2 minutes. Hive, that's the title that I thought I was thinking of, and then it didn't come up in IMDb. So... I don't know, but let me get some water. I'll be right back. Oh, PtaER, there's so much more. Oh, so we are back. What have I missed? The plot, dear God, the plot. What plot? I saw Tenet. Well, hold on a second. I missed a bunch of stuff. Things keep scrolling. Kittens, did you upgrade your PC yet? Time's all messed up. That's feeling. I saw half of Existence when I was 12. It confused the shit out of me. That's fair, Ludo. That's 100% fair. I don't share the name pretty much anywhere because LBP is an imaginary series. Doesn't really exist. That's fair enough. Should be okay. Cronenberg hits His movies are super heady, for a lack of a better term. Is that a pun? Because he did Scanners. Oh, did I completely miss Des? Oh, crumbs. That... Day. Day equals day. Autocorrect rubbish. Indeed. What it... Okay, so we've got tech chat. There's one and one only... Wait, hold on a sec. Deep breath. There's one and only movie I've seen that's convinced me there's anything approaching emotion in Nolan's world. That was Dunkirk, and the emotion was utter anxiety. Okay, good. Everything, like... Brain meets function, no. The last thing I was thinking was Cronenberg movies. Worthwhile Cronenberg movies. What do you got? Fly. Absolutely The Fly. Videodrome. Videodrome is extremely solid. Scanners. Scanners is an oldie, but it's a goodie. Rabid, I think, holds up mostly as kind of an early offshoot of the zombie genre. I'm leery of recommending Shivers because on one hand it has Lynn Lowry, and I had a super huge crush on her when I was a kid. On the other hand, it's got a lot of sexual violence that arguably might be difficult to deal with. On the other hand, it is super 70s. Like, it's extremely 70s. So, as a time capsule, that's a thing. Dead Ringers is decent for some of its imagery. I saw Crash, and I don't remember any of it. Like, I don't. I remember one part of it, and I'm gonna put a CW here for gross injury stuff. Couple seconds if people want to step away for a moment. It has somebody fucking a leg wound. So that's the part I remember. And I haven't seen History of Violence, although I am familiar with the graphic novel that it comes from. And the graphic novel was kind of a lot. So I kind of want to watch it because it's Cronenberg, but I also kind of don't. I haven't seen Eastern Promises either, and I hadn't realized actually that that was Cronenberg. Ludo, what's the point of shooting on film if you're going to color grade your movies the way he does? Why do we fall so we don't have to watch any more grayscale cinematography? That's why. You're not wrong. I don't need... Kronos, what is the weight and how about? Because I'm afraid I know what it's about, and I don't, you know... Well, it's the only memorable part of that movie, Hive. There's nothing else in that movie that's worth remembering. Yeah, so, like, there's that. Yes. I've got it succinctly there. A much more kinder retelling of that than I could probably muster. Alright, we're on the twins again. That sounds way more normal than what I was expecting. I don't remember Best Picture winner Crash at all. Not even a single thing, so you're probably right. It's also better than the Dave Matthews Band song Crash Into Me. So there's that, you know, like, it's got that going for it. I mean, it wouldn't be a movie to take your parents to, really, in the end. I can't get those trees. Fuck it. I don't need them. Who needs trees? I don't. Come here, cats. Neko Futagoda. Twin cats. Basically 100% Risk of Rain 2 already. I still need... For trophies, I need to get the... Crumbs. Stop that! I need to get Prismatic Trials for the trophies, and that'll pop the, that'll pop the Platinum on PS4. There are a bunch of, like, in-game unlocks that I haven't gotten. Basically, all of the Monsoon clears I haven't gotten. Or basically none. I have gotten none of the Monsoon clears. That's grammar. Go grammar. I can do grammar. There's like a couple of other stuff I haven't done. Like some of the character unlocks I haven't done yet. Best Picture winner Crash is, from what I've heard, A, one of the worst Best Picture winners ever, and B, one of the worst films that attempts to deal with racism ever. Oof. 1/5 of me has been rolled up into a Katamari. We can do better than that. We can get all of you in the Katamari, kittens. This reminds me of how people asked if I saw Frozen, and I said yes, started describing an entirely different movie. Because no one's aware of a tiny... I know that movie! As soon as you said Frozen, I knew you were gonna say it. The Chairlift movie. I know that movie because it had like a fairly decent like advert that had gone around some of the theaters in Japan. The Oscars have a problem with giving awards to really bad films that attempt to say racism bad effectively. For instance, remember Green... Oh, Green Book, right. Oh god. Like, fuck that. Do you lose your win count if you pick up more than 2? I don't think so. Like, I think the third one just kind of hangs on invisibly until you pick up the fourth. Come with me, children! Come with me to the sunny place. No, I lost my crop. Frozen the Disney one estranged me. I watched it once and said, yeah, that was the thing. Then I watched Wall-E not long after. I have yet to see Wall-E, by the way. I feel like I failed at something, but... Wall-E is the first film I actually actively anticipated. That's interesting. Wall-E is the movie I forever tease Mom about. Why are you teasing your mother? I mean, unless she deserves it, in which case, please do more, but still. Oh, fucking turtles! I swear to face to God, I will fucking kill you. I'm gonna end those goddamn turtles. See, now I understand Shredder. I understand Shredder on a deep, emotional level. Because those turtles, they just fucked up my day. Come to me, fire, for I need to dine on turtle soup. Which, honestly, like, I still don't get why Shredder didn't just go to, like, a fucking Asian grocery and just buy some turtle soup. It's not, like, a really big deal. Did he think that eating Mutant Ninja Turtle soup would give him Mutant Ninja Turtle soup powers? That's not how it works. Hiroko Saki, which was his name, and his brother was Hiroko Nagi. And I don't know any family names Hiroko, although I'm not discounting it from the realm of possibility. I'm just saying that I've never heard of any, because it's generally just a girl's given name. But, you know, whatever. Appropriation. I'm sure Eastman and Laird didn't really know very much about Japanese anything when they made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If he ate the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then he would die of radiation poisoning. Are we sure? Were the turtles radioactive? They're not like Spider-Man, you know. No, nobody was saying that the mutagen was radioactive. Just that it was mutagen. Like, that seems to me like a very different thing. It bored Mom. Okay. In which case, I suppose, tease away? I don't remember if Shredder got killed off early in the comics run, but he certainly wasn't, like, the villain that he became in the TV show. In fact, I would say, like, Baxter Stockman had more of a role than Shredder did. Certainly Baxter Stockman seemed to be more of a threat than Shredder did. Also, TV show did Baxter Stockman was, like, a pretty, like, solid black character in the kind of scientist hacker mold for the time. And they turned him into a goofball, super white, like, wacky scientist character for the TV show. And that's just wrong. Like, that's just so wrong. Also, I'm pretty sure they whitewashed April O'Neil as well. I can't remember 100% what ethnicity she was in the comic, but she wasn't, like, super white like she was in the cartoon. You know, the only good thing that's ever come from the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the clever gag of using Turtles' song Happy Together in the end credits. I mean, that's probably more than we could hope for from Michael Bay, so we'll go with that. We are not getting all the twins, and that makes me sad. No, you two, your twin is sad. Come here. Thank you. Look, Mom, these people were worried this movie wouldn't capture the attention of children. Here we are. Damn, Hive! That's cold. Also hilarious, but, you know, kind of cold at the same time. Can I get these fucking turtles yet? Ha! Take that, turtles! Jackasses. Fucking turtles indeed. The last Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie I saw was Secret of the Ooze, so I didn't even get to see the one where they time traveled to, like, ancient Japan, which I don't, like, really know how well would have worked out for them unless they could have played themselves off as maybe some form of yokai. Mostly it wasn't like that. Ninja didn't really have a... There wasn't a really great image of the ninja. They were basically like industrial spies. Oh, I need that chair. No, come back. I need it. It's a twin. Oh, fuck me. Come here. Thank you. Really though, was that necessary? Give me your mermaids. Yearning to be free. Please remember Michael Bay only executive produced the new live-action Turtle movies. Good point. We'll keep that in mind. Does that mean that there are significantly fewer Bay explosions? I'd like one more pair. Like, honestly, if I could get just one more, just so I could have the even 60. Oh, you fuckers. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get them because of physics. Oh, thank you. Okay, we're at 60. I can stop now. Like, really though? Just Turtles doesn't seem like it should be an explosion-heavy movie? Oh, crumbs. We're gonna lose stuff. Oh, no, crumbs! Buggery! At least the stuff all resets, but at the same time... Oh, God bless it. Fucking get over there, thank you very much. Whew. Physics! What did I miss from Ludo? There was an update from Ludo. Google Services seems to be back more or less. Okay. Michael Bay knows how to create hyperactive cinema, but he has that down to his science, but he doesn't know how to make a good plot or a good film. You're not wrong, Pear. You're not. 80s America sure loved them some Ninja. I mean, also, this is 100% true and shameful. There were an overabundance of ninja in 80s America. I think, like, no fewer than 3 G.I. Joe were ninja. Just, it doesn't have the eye that Michael Bay has, because reprehensibly sexist as he is, the man has an eye for framing fragments of chaos in ways that people try to imitate and just cannot. Yeah, I usually just find Bay movies kind of exhausting. It raises the interesting question if developing your own style is worth it if you end up with something like Bayhem. I mean, I suppose it depends. Are you trying to make art or are you trying to make dosh? Because if you're going for dosh, Ludo, the Bayhem is it's a formula for success. Where are we? We've got Oshiza wo tsukuru. That's the cows. Hoshi wo tsukuru hachi. Stage 8. Oh, Guma. Oh, fuck. That's the bears. We've got the cows and the fucking bears. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Let's just do it. Away with your bulge. King, I am not to be tempted. Say what you will, Bayhem is a more redeemable take on late period Tony Scott, so it can, for all intents and purposes, get more. Just a reminder that Hasbro owns the entire back catalog of Death Row Records. I don't know what to do with that information, but it kind of hurts me on a deep level. Alright, we want those cats, we don't want the bears. And by bears, I mean cows. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. It is the cow level. We are in for heck, I think. It's kind of one of those pieces of information that, like, the brain meats don't know where to slot it. It just kind of floats there in the ether. The dreaded cow level. Now luckily we're still too small for a lot of the cows, but we could accidentally pick up milk, and milk counts as a cow. And I'm pretty sure the king will mock you for picking up milk. But I don't remember if ice cream counts as a cow. So, you know, there's that. Remember, Nick Cage dressed up as a bear and ran up to a pig and one-hit KO'd her in a movie. Wait. That's Wicker Man, isn't it? That was Wicker Man, right? Because that's the whole movie. Okay, ice cream is not cow. Good to know. Good to know. Technically, Hasbro bought out Entertainment One, the Canadian company which bought out Death Row Records. Okay, so first off, the fact that some Canadian company bought out Death Row Records itself is pretty weird. I keep knocking over the same lady. I feel bad about that. Are there bears on these t-shirts? I can't tell. And not bears, but cows. Alright, I know that the cow cones count as cows. So we definitely don't want those. Oh, you fuckers. Oh, you fucking... Alice! It is wonderful to see you tonight. I hope that you're doing very, very well. We were discussing Hasbro's acquisition of Death Row Records and cows? And Nicolas Cage in Wicker Man. You know, it's just one of those nights. Hi. Don't mock me, King. I'll have none of it. That was not my fault. That silly car knocked my ass right into the cone. Hasbro should really use that IP and throw some MC Hammer into their ads. I mean, wait a minute. Was MC Hammer on Death Row Records? Well, I have learned a new thing today. Just all sorts of knowledge just flowing into my brain meats. This is the bear level. I would not have expected it. It just doesn't. Okay. I don't see. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Like flowing with that back catalog, but who am I to judge? What do I know? What do I know? Interesting. Okay. I wonder if that contributed to any of his money problems, because I do seem to recall Hammer having not insignificant cash problems towards the end of his career. Now I'm just thinking of the time Hammer did a gangster rap album. I just can't. I can't see it. And I would have been alive at that time. I mean, cognizant, at least. And my brain must have just kind of filtered it out. Also, these guys in the balloons are holding bear signs, and that seems startlingly unfair. Okay, stay away from me, bears. I don't want any... Stay away from me, bears! Jeez, it was so close. The bear... Did you see how close that bear came? Fuck! MC Hammer is just very bad at spending things. Alright. Hi... Hi... Twinks and twunks only. Okay. I guess. では、ガオと。What a waste. Being bad at spending money sounds like fun. It's only fun like when you have the money to spend. I don't know if going for the big one in these levels is worth one's sanity. Just leave it. I mean, honestly, PtaER, it's more frustrating than it's worth. I think we talked about this maybe on the last one. I did get the cow bear in Katamari Forever, and that was like a huge trial. It was not really fun. Is he bad at spending money or is he bad at saving money? That's a difficult question to answer, actually, Hive. I mean, I think it could be both. Also, DJ, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very, very well. It was certainly game design, not equal to fun. Yeah, like, it's interesting conceptually as, like, a puzzle. And how do we maneuver around this environment in order to get this, to accomplish this goal? But there's so much cruft in the level, and maneuverability tends to be tricky at the best of times. Like, precise maneuverability in Katamari tends to be fairly tricky, so it does feel like one of those points where the design works against the ultimate goal that they're going for. I'd respect this level if they'd remove the milk cartons. Like, a lot of the really small stuff, Ludo, especially like when you're on that cusp where, like, you're not so large that they have disappeared from being able to be picked up, but you're big enough that you can't really see them either. I mean, aren't all levels already kind of structured like that? Find the smaller hotspots before getting the bigger objects. But like the issue though, Kronos, is that none of the other levels penalize you for picking something up. Like, it's like you say, just find the small stuff, roll up into the big stuff. Whereas with the bear and cow levels, you're always on the cusp of picking up something that will end the level, which means you've got to go through the entire process over again. And it, like, I'm sure it can be done well. I'm sure that with enough skill on the controller and with enough memory of the pathing of the level, like, there's probably people who could do it and do it fairly handily, but I know, at least for myself, like, it is just, it ends up being an object level in frustration. Oh, okay. I kind of missed that part. I'm gonna pop off for just a couple of minutes here, get a little bit of water down my throat. If any of y'all need water, soup, sandwiches, perhaps a cow or a bear? These 5 minutes are for you. If you're a real gamer, TM, the cow level is for you. I'm gonna take a screenshot of my platinum on Katamari Forever, just to prove this girl's a real gamer. I could put the TM in my name, I guess. I don't want to, but I could. But I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Sorry that was a little bit longer than usual. I needed to do some kind of bio-y stuff. Local Robo 2 has similar levels where any level of fuck-up leads to instant loss. The difference there is that these specific levels are B-sides and are off the beaten path. I don't remember if you need to do the constellation levels to get the credits, Kronos. Because they're not the main story path levels, but I'm not sure. Frankly, I'd respect the cow level if it didn't exist. I mean, that's not fair. As far as I remember, you don't have to do all the star sign levels to finish the game, so bear level might be optional. Also, you can just do it badly if you're not going for completion. Ludo's got it right there. You can finish the levels, like, immediately. There are a couple of unique cows and bears in those levels. I think the strawberry cow only appears in the cow level. It's not one of the largest cows, but it's unique. There's I think Momotaro riding the bear might be the actual largest bear on that level, and I think it's unique to the bear level. The prince is just walking because he does that. It's not a controller drift issue, thankfully, because if my controllers were breaking again already, I would seriously lose my shit. I would be displeased. Megastar number 8. Do we get out of the city in this one? When it first happened, I totally thought I had controller drift, though. I mean, it's not an unfair assumption. Alright, we gotta get to 12 meters. And we don't want to fuck with these rats. Not yet, at least. We'll come back for you, rats. You'll see. You'll all see. Finnegan. For some reason, can't conceptualize how large 12 meters is. It doesn't really make any sense to me. So, unfortunately, I can't tell how far this stage goes. And, for Kronos, this song also is a banger. This is an absolutely lovely song. I'm really bad at this one. Huh. Oh, I think this is the one where, you get the full city, right? If it's the one I'm thinking of, I don't think I'm terrible at it. Although I don't necessarily think I'm particularly great at it either. Oh, it's Claire! Hey, how you doing, yo? Hopefully life is treating you kindly, with all the respect that you deserve. We're not big enough for the milk yet. Screw you, milk. I don't need you. I grew up just as big as I needed to without you. I heard Sabishi. I think you probably did. Oh, those rats just ran away. Or at least tried to. This is the second one where you can unlock Eternal. Not the one where you have to gauge the size, right? This is not the size one, no. I think the size one is Polaris. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure the size one is Polaris. I love how eventually the prince becomes invisible in this. I like the fact that they've got the prince running on the side, so that you can still see your character. Because, like as you say, it eventually just becomes a speck. Alright, we got toast. That's key. Toast is going to be good for us. We're not big enough yet for bread, though. So that's a bit of a problem. Now we get to 45, and then we're really cooking with gas. I want some orange juice now. Like, actual real deal orange juice. I'm not in any position to go buy some, but I could really go with it. Dog. We're big enough for one of the big gulps. Which is... it's getting us there. It's getting us where we need to be. Not quite. Like, not quite at the area that we need to be at, but we're approaching, we're approximating. And I think the name of the city is Karasucho. So basically Crow City? Oh wait, no, it's Kamocho. Not Karasu, it's Kamocho. So we're in Ducktown. So Scrooge McDuck should be popping up anytime soon? I want the big bear. I'm not going for the big bear, DJ. Not really that much. The thing sometimes about like wanting to wad things up and make a giant object become a star in the sky. So I mean, kind of, but not so much. This game is like Knack, except it actually makes you bigger when you get more pieces. I never played Knack, actually. And I would have to, if I wanted to go through the lyrics, and this might be an interesting thing to do for the next Katamari stream, I'd actually have to sit down and look at them on paper. It's really hard for me to just kind of pick things up through listening. The songs about rolling are definitely easy to understand within the context of the game. Yes. Pie? What kind of pie? I don't know. I mean, like, pie's not really a big thing over here. You could certainly find it, but like, there's not a wealth of pies. Unless you count pizza pie, in which case you can get it with mayonnaise, or you can get it with corn. Or you can get it with corn and mayonnaise. Knack was made by one of the guys who helped design the PS4 hardware. Now that's interesting. That is not a thing that I knew. Hello, cats. I would like you. And the dodge system in Knack fucking sucks. And to pull an F-bomb from Kronos? That must be really bad. Generally speaking, Kronos, you're not known for the spicy, salty language. Oh, Kronos is getting pie. I hope it's lovely, Kronos. Pumpkin with whipped cream sounds very, very nice. It's a treat that I have not had in quite a long time. You ran out of whipped cream or you ran out of pie? Because these are two completely different situations. I don't feel like I'm finding the correct pathing on this level. I tell you what though, I miss the gimmick levels of we love Katamari Damashii. The levels in the supermarket were really cool. The levels where you had to, like, make the most money were interesting. I really like the sumo level. Also, the Firefly level is just the bomb. I want that shooting game. I know it's a shooting game because it's called shooting. The supermarket level is actually pretty fun. Like, it's not super difficult to just bust the level wide open and get to the point where, like, you're clipping out of the level itself because you've got so much stuff. I really enjoyed that one. Dodging in that was basically shift sort of fast, like 2 inches in a direction. Also, no iframes. That sounds terrible. Honestly, like, that sounds really bad. Alright, so apparently our Katamari is the size of 12 public payphones. The one with the calories is, the supermarket level's got a couple of different versions, but the one with the calories is the sumo one, where you've got to get your sumo wrestler as big as possible. Unless I'm misremembering. Ah! I am doing very bad. 2 hits is basically death. That's a lot? And by a lot I mean like a lot to deal with, not like a lot of HP. Ooh, weird slowdown. I wonder what the heck that was. Wait, I'm big enough to pick up a giant sign, but I'm not big enough to pick up a frickin' otter? I'm sorry? I call shenanigans? Shenanigans have been called? I'm stealing your eggs, turtles. I'm sure it was undoubtedly a masterpiece. What is up with the slowdown there? That's, like, almost disorienting? Oh, I'm doing terrible at this level. I see what you're saying, Ludo, earlier. Like, I'm struggling a lot here? Remember what I said about Fanavision and being a launch title for the PS2? The only launch title I endorse is Resogun. Huh. I'm trying to think of any launch games that... I mean, Super Mario's pretty good. Granted, that's going back, but... How the fuck does PS4 slow down on a PS2 remaster? Right? I mean, that wasn't just me, right? Other folks noticed that? But Kronos, Neko Navy clearly launched your heart, and that means something. Oh, crumbs. Oh, we're gonna lose our stuff. Come here, very tall man. Thank you. Baseball players, thank you. Join us! Join us in glorious communist Katamari revolution. Or not, you know, I'm not gonna pressure you, but if you don't, you're a cop. Wouldn't want to be a cop. Alright, I'm glad then, because I was a little bit worried that, like, maybe this is just my brain needs futzing out, as they've been known to do at times. Oh, freaking heck! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Get into my Katamari? I refuse to say ball, thank you very much. Maybe she get a PC that can handle these specs! Damn, that's cold. Someday! Not anytime soon. Hold on a second. I missed that and I can't go back to check it, so I'll scroll that up next time I can pause. Oh, stop. Please, please stop. Cars. You're killing me. You're honestly effing killing me here. Alright, we're not tree size yet. Tree size is when we're gonna totally pop off. It's gonna be pop off Smirnoffs. Until that point, it's still gonna be a bit of a struggle. And we don't... Oh! Present! Now, we don't want to lose that present. Which will happen as soon as, like, we hit a car. Recall the Silent Hill HD collection, how little of the source code the devs had to work with. Oh. Public Brains, Smooth Brains is such an unbelievably funny insult to me. The initial build of Silent Hill 3 they were given had a blue Heather. Heather was a Smurf, confirmed. That makes more sense than the Silent Hill Revelations movie. Please don't make me lose my present. Ah! Stop! Crap! Well, we're screwed. There's no way we're getting to the Eternal mode. Oh, but we're picking up cars now. Okay. Maybe it's time for some form of revenge. And I could totally go for revenge. PS5 is backwards compatible to the PS4 at least. Wait, was somebody ragging on Comic Sans again? Hive? Because once you pointed out that Comic Sans works really well as an accessibility feature, I do have a lot of respect for that. Oh, there's our 12. I'm not going to say it's a bad font, I'm just going to say it shouldn't be the font you use on decayed wood panels in your horror game. No lack of... Okay, that's where the source code came... the Comic Sans came from. Yeah, I mean... Ludo's not wrong on that. Also, all these cops trying to shoot us. If we're making, if we're designing a document that needs to be easily legible, then I'm willing to go with Comic Sans. If we're doing a spoopy horror game, maybe, you know, not so much. Also, where are those cops? Because I'd like them to stop shooting at us, and that would require me rolling them up. Oh, we are almost at picking up cloud size. I don't know if we're gonna get there, but I would like that. No! No! Don't waste my time! I have so little time to give. I need these homes. This is the only way I'll ever have a home. Oh, I think we've got this one rocked. It took right up into the end, but I don't think this is the best I've done on this level, but I think we can say that we did pretty solidly here. I can't remember if it's possible to get the balloons. The clouds are gettable, but the balloons might be out of reach. Oh, gotta get Nessie. Hold on a second here. Come here, Nessie, come here. Come here. Oh, excuse me, Nushi, not Nessie, but not big enough for the bear. That sucks. Come here, Cloud, come here. Alright. This one took a bit, but we popped it off. I don't know that we're gonna get Eternal? I think we might be just a touch too small. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get it. Buttons! Os! How you doing, yo? I hope that life is treating you very well. That it is being gentle on all y'all. Another font is Gil Sans, but that's more for signs and logos and stuff like that than for documents. I feel like I'm learning so much. Helvecta was designed in Switzerland Twits, not just the name. I don't know what that means. Like why we've got Twits in there? Little? Oh, Mouse! Hey, how you doing, yo? I hope that life is treating you very well. Button says had a few rough turns the past week, but we're still here. Oh, misspelled. Okay, that's good, Ludo, because I was really confused. Buttons, I'm glad that you're all still here. And I'm glad that the hopefully the twists and turns are a little bit less twisty and turny. Pear says, you know what hill I'll die on in terms of fonts? Arial is worse than Helvecta in every way. Fuck Arial. I mean, only if she gives consent. The only reason Arial was made was because Microsoft couldn't use Helvecta. Huh. Ariel's an assault on the eyes, just use wingdings instead? Really though? Kronos, really? We gotta pull the wingdings out now. Otomeza wo tsukuru. So that's Virgo. And make a star 9. Let's do Virgo. This shouldn't be too bad. Using wingdings right now in Twitch chat? This is a mistake? I mean, at least it's coming up as, English, regular, like, alphabet? I don't know if Twitch chat just knows how to parse that, but... Oh, but you're on the other dealie, right? You're on the, what was it called? Chatterino. Oh, please, Ludo, don't say that. Because Twitch will implement that, and then I will have to deal with it. Look at our little prince. Just so tiny. Now, I think for this level, it's just pick up girls. It's not necessarily pick up virgins, so there's that. I feel like replacing most Twitch chats with wingdings would make the site more usable. But I wouldn't be able to say... I couldn't tell what you were saying, and then I would feel very sad. Wingdings is baby's first encryption course. That's actually a reasonable statement. I'm not picking up anything here. Where was the route that they wanted us to take? Because clearly I didn't do that. Also, like my brain meats just stopped right there, so that was cool. Oh crap, they're all gonna escape. Ladies, no! I just want to roll you up into a giant ball and throw you into the cosmos so that you can be the star that you truly are. Oh crumbs. Nope. She escaped. Ooh. I don't need this cough. Not now. Wait, there was a Wingdings 9/11 conspiracy? Oh, of course there's an 9/11 conspiracy. Scratch any conspiracy for about half a minute, and you eventually end up getting to anti-Semitism. That's unfortunate, because it sounds wacky enough to be interesting. Who'd say no to that slick talk? Right? You know, I've got the moves. I don't, but, you know, I'm just gonna pretend. Join us! I really didn't want these cops, but... I wonder if you could do like a challenge Katamari run, like a no-cop run? Cops are they're not deserving to be in the heavens, so we refuse to pick them up. You're a very tall man. Please, join us. Now we're at the level. Now we can pick up all the girls. Also the women's? I'll check out what you were saying there in just a second, okay? Can't quite devote the attention to it yet. Yes! Join me! Oh, not big enough for statues, crumbs. I love that they all have Josuke hair, the delinquents. Oh, like the big Yankee hair? Like where it sticks out a million feet from their face? Because that's like a whole look. Yes! Before we wrap the stream tonight, I should check out in the collections some of the characters, because they've got some pretty interesting designs. They're definitely like playing off of recognizable Japanese tropes, and I love it. Katamari states that there's no difference between the real and the simulacrum. That's why the milk cartons with cow patterns count as cows. I mean, but honestly, like, the symbol and the thing itself, are they not the same? Oh, we are fudged. Oh, oh good, we broke the engine and popped ourselves out of the ring. Because we were kind of really screwed there. We somehow got stuck in the wrestling ring, but we weren't big enough to pick up the cages. Which meant that we couldn't get out of the wrestling ring. I was pretty sure that was just going to be the end of our run here. And that would have been sad. I think not only glitched into the ring, but glitched out of the ring. And yeah, that shouldn't be possible, but I think the engine is pretty wonky. Maybe just because of the sheer amount of crap going on the screen at any given time. Oh my gosh, it's Dorothy. Or some... Oh no, it's Kiki! It's Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. And we're not big enough to pick her up. Ah! I wanted to pick up Kiki so badly. Well, perhaps on the next pass. I think so. I mean, little girl riding a broomstick with a black cat. Kiki from Casey Explosion's dog. Oh, did it got cancelled because of the COVID? Kronos? For a game from 2003, the physics engine could be worse. Fair? Definitely fair? I mean, it's... Given the time period and kind of like what they're working with technically, it is a very impressive game. It's just that, like, when it goes weird, it tends to go really weird. Wasn't sure about the exact year. That's fair. I mean, you're in the ballpark. I'm not sure how much massive difference there was between 2003 and 2004 as far as like game engines. Oh, present. I'll check out what you said in just a second, Promise. Just want to try to wrap this stage first. We actually got a pretty good haul. Like, I don't know what percentage we're going to be looking at, but... I think there was a bit of conversation I missed from PtaER as well. I'm going to scroll back up and take a quick look at. Oh, we were so close to get that statue! What did I miss? The Wingdings thing, Wingdings 9/11 didn't even make any sense. Look at the Wikipedia article. It required you to type into something that wasn't even the flight number of 9/11's first plane. That's weird. I'm not miffed by any cancellations over here, but it only really sunk in when I went to the ramen place 2 months ago and realized they were still open because they couldn't go to Japan for vacation this year. Oh, okay. You know what? I can't believe within 4 years of the clunky-ass Deus Ex, Half-Life 2 was released. The original Deus Ex is something I have just tried playing, and it is jank. 83% of the girls. We done did it. Did someone say Deus Ex? The original Deus Ex, that's what PtaER said. PtaER was talking about Deus Ex. Added context, Ramen Place always takes September off to spend the month in Japan. Ah. It's a shame they weren't able to make it there. Make it here. Here is here. Played at least a couple thousand hours of that game. Damn. Like, cause I missed it. Was it solid? Felt kind of bad, so I bought one of their T-shirts that they apparently sell. Did they just like suddenly decide to branch out into T-shirts? Played a lot of Tetris as a kid. I put some time into Tetris, but yeah. I know that experience. Grew up with Morrowind and I love it. But if you played that for the first time nowadays, it would just read as a bunch of systems that don't fit together. Huh. See, all of these games that I missed out on. They must have fallen into the void of one of the times when I wasn't really, like, following games. I played a lot of Super Mario Kart. Super Metroid? Link to the Past? You'll notice I do focus on the Super Nintendo games, because most of the Nintendo games were, to be honest, pretty much junk. Although Bionic Commando was good. And if I recall correctly, you got the Punch Hitler, so, you know, there's that. There's too many games. I mean, that's a mood. That's definitely a mood. It's what got me into math rock, because if memory serves, Atlas from the band Battles was in the game. Oh, that was, they're in, LBP. Also. I think we talked about that one of the LBP streams. We gotta get to 30 meters? I mean, that's a lot. I'm playing Deus Ex right now. That's pretty coincidental. Can we trust Panda? And yes, the answer is we can trust Panda, but just to be saying. The timing is impeccable. God, I really want orange juice now. This is bugging me. Or like some of the fake-ass grape juice that they got. It's not really grape juice, it's just kind of grape-flavored water. Panda. You always drop the facts on us. I haven't known you to be specifically untrustworthy. Shifty, perhaps, but not untrustworthy. Well, you should charge them for the right to listen to you sing, Ludo. You don't have to give free concerts. I've totally done that before though. You can't do that legally, you'd have to pay royalties. Ooh. Well, I mean, Ludo could be a rebel. Just refuse to do that. I do believe they have a rebellious streak in them. Be gay, do crimes. I mean, you're not wrong. Always good advice. I'm just thinking that Ludo deserves dues for the singing. Gotta make that dosh. Here we are in the capitalist hellscape. Cows? No cows? Cows? Yes, cows. Thank you. Japanese copyright law's a mess. American copyright law's a mess. All become countries' copyright law is fucked. You're not wrong, Pear. It's a giant pain in the ass. Licensing systems also suck rocks. It's one of the reasons I can't share Coco with anyone. The singer, not the food. Because Universal Music Japan will immediately copyright strike any of her music that's put up on YouTube and will make sure that the video cannot be watched at all. And that sucks. Because her music's cool. Well, we'll keep your secrets, Ludo, if you keep ours. I don't know if I have a secret, like, right at the moment, but assuming that at some point in the future I do have a secret, just ask you to keep that. Oh, we can't get the giant tower of people yet. Crumbs. I hope that doesn't mean that this is a wasted trip. Now, our Katamari is as tall as one palm tree, which in Japanese is yashi. Come to me, bear person! Ah, so? I keep on knocking into shit. My secret is I'm technically mortal. Is that like technically right, where it's the best kind of right? Is technically mortal the best kind of mortal? Wait, I got it. Something about motorcycles. Interesting fun fact, the Canadian band Godspeed You Black Emperor is named after a Japanese film about motorcycles. I did not know that. That is an interesting fact. And I also did not understand, I did not realize that Godspeed Black Emperor was a Canadian band. I don't know why I assumed that they were from the States, except for the simple fact that it seems like everyone is, even when they're not. Now, when did we get the giant drill? Also, why am I chasing after that thing? It's not gonna help. Pitch perfect in unison screaming, by the way. We love it. We'd love to hear it. That sounds bad. That sounds like something I shouldn't say. I saw Godspeed You Black Emperor, and they had us sit the entire show. That's kind of weird, right? Like, wouldn't they want you moshing? Unless they're a very considerate band, which they might be. At one point they had an exclamation point at the end of the name instead of in the middle. I wonder if that screws up copyright on the back catalog. Like if the judge would be like, whoop, technically, not the same band name. Sorry, punctuation's a bitch. Cars! Just please don't. We did eventually get the Tower of People, by the way, which makes me very pleased. The only rock show I ever watched sitting. I mean, that just doesn't seem like rock. Out of the way, cars! You're mine now! I take no bunk from cars. Motorized transportation, please? I don't even know who you think you are, car. Also giant crab sign, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to pick it up. Da-ba-da. That's what I mean. They're handcrafted to appeal to hipsters. Wait, isn't Godspeed You Black Emperor like a 70s band? Am I thinking of somebody completely different? Because now I feel like half confused. Godspeed You Black Emperor started in the 90s. So, who am I thinking of? Fudge. They're post-rock band. So they sing about the mail, is what you're saying? They have some anti-capitalist themes, give them that. Alright, so they're not all bad. Giant fish? Nope. Shoot. Godspeed you, Barack Emperor. I think that'd be a very different band. I'm just being goofy, Pear. I kind of figured. Oh shit, we got trees. Post Rock is from the Mailman Shreds. See? See? A Mailman jamming out would be lit. Kronos, I love the enthusiasm there. Crap, what do we need to pick up to kind of like get us over the edge here? There's another patch of trees right here. That's a good start, but that's not gonna like... It's not really gonna do it. I guess bison? If we could get these bigger trees, but we're still not quite there yet. There's some bit that I feel like we should have gotten that we didn't. Oh, but we did get the crab tower, so, you know, at least there's that. No matter what else happens on this level, they can't take away from us the fact that we got the crab tower. Oh, can we get over there? Is there anything we can pick up over here? The boats are still too big. Houses, okay. Alright. I YouTubed the Restraint 2 Dynamic Feed, and it's as cool as you described. It's really good! Like, it's just a very nice, well put together theme that has that beautiful drippy rain sound effect. It's extremely comforting. I hate moo heads almost as much as pole heads, but for different reasons. I mean, like, it's all 4chan, so there's a 90% chance of ironic Nazis, I think? Crumbs were stuck. Five out of 10 not Titanic planes. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see it, Kronos, but I like the moodiness for that particular scene. Even though I like playing Titanic planes more, like just the view, I think Distant Roost works a little bit better. It's still a bunch of cis white guys drowning the hubris, so yeah. Oh, we are, like, it's real now. Like, now we've got the kaiju, we've got the giant Sentai Rangers. I'm kinda stuck, but... No, not big enough, not big enough. And we don't want to lose any of our giant sawfish, which is actually a swordfish, because I can words. Words, thing I do. We do have office buildings and telephones. You know, from my memory of hipsterism, like, or at least of what we would have considered hipsters in the 90s, like, I think you could say, yeah, I'm sure there are non-cis, non-white hipsters. I mean, we might hold the patent, but I don't think, like, white folks are purely representative of hipsterdom. But it seems like there are a lot of white folk in there. Are there trans hipsters? I'm gonna kind of wonder about this now. There must be, right? White cis males and females both. You know, and this is like kind of stretching my memory for a granularity that I don't think it has. I don't really remember any lady hipsters. Like from when I was in uni / post-uni. It seemed like a very exclusively guy thing. I don't know if that was area or just impression. If Milwaukee hipsters were a boys' club. I started art school in the late 2000s, and there were a lot of trans and lady hipsters. Alright. I will take that as a point of data. There's a fairly large time gap, but I would definitely put your experience... I would give more relevance to your experience because it's closer to the modern day. Now, we're kind of at this awkward phase where we're not big enough to pick up the really big stuff, but there really isn't a lot of small stuff to pick up anymore either. Lots of LGBT plus representation on Rate Your Music. I mean, I can make a pretty good guess as to what Rate Your Music is. Is there a specific relation to hipsterism? It is, though, isn't it? Oh, we can't... I really want the model city that's in the volcano. Can we get it? No! Crumbs! Just not quite there. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to get up there. Rate Your Music is basically its own little community of music lovers with its own canon separate from the move. Okay. Chronos! Perfect. I say little, but it's big. Hi, thank you so much for dropping by. I super appreciate it as always. Please do get a little bit of sleep. I'm actually going to take like a... What Ludo said. I'm going to take a really quick break to just get a little bit more water. I'm like really dried out. My throat is really dried out tonight. But I'll be right back. Yosh, we are back. Dead Flag Blues has big 2020 vibes. I don't have any snacks at the moment. Kronos. Oh, so Panda also went to sleep. Panda, I missed Panda, but hopefully Panda sleeps well tonight. We wish them very kind sleep. I don't know if I could handle anything that's got big 2020 vibes. Right now, Ludo? I think I've had all the big 2020 vibes I could possibly handle at the moment. It's definitely a massive bummer. See, I don't need it. I really don't. Oto-san!
今日の打ち上げは中止。あらあら、せっかくあなたの打ち上げを見に来たのに。だって月がなくなったのですよ。あらまあ、本当に月がないわ。見せて見せて。
That's certainly a thing. Alice? I think we'll go with the guitar. I think we've had enough of the fancy scarf, although it's a very fancy scarf. But I think it's guitar time now. We're gonna be the guitar hero. Iranai yo! Iranai! Alright, make the moon and make Polaris. Now I'm thinking if there's even a single good vibes song besides that cover of Faith in Limp Bizkit's discography. Break stuff? Because he's like a chainsaw? He'll skin your ass raw? How big is 10 meters? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know if anger qualifies as a good vibe in music. It's hard to say. It depends how close to the anger I am. Sometimes I do like appreciate, like I do find angry music to be pretty good vibe music. If it's not like anger that's close to my situation. Yeah, this is the 10-meter one, and we're gonna do our best. I'm not gonna sweat it too much, but like I have a hard time conceptualizing just like how tall 10 meters is. $10 is roughly 30 feet, which honestly means very little to me. I guess it's like 3-story building ish. Yeah, like that. It's the mystery, isn't it? It still kills me how the 3 Limp Bizkit album, I think, ends with a 10-minute cover of Fred Durst and Mark. Sounds like hell. I don't... do not want... Okay, so the point of this level, Kronos, is that you're supposed to get your Katamari up to as close to 10 meters as you can. I think you can go over a little bit, but not very much. They unfortunately don't give you a meter to show you like how big your Katamari actually is. So you've just kind of got to eyeball it with things that are like in the environment, which is fine if you've got some conception of what 10 meters looks like. I don't. This is one of the levels that I think, I mean, it's not a bad level, it's just a bit of a wonky level. And it is one of the down points of the second, I want to say second Little Big Planet. That's not right. The second Katamari Damashii, because there's 3 levels like this in Katamari Damashii 2. There's, crumbs. I can't remember the sizes. Like, one of them is, I want to say 10 meters. One of them is maybe a kilometer, I'm not sure. And then one of them's like really small, like 50 centimeters or something like that. And they're just kind of like, yeah, I mean, they're interesting. They're not as frustrating as the cow or bear levels, but they are still a little bit annoying. Now, one plus side is that there's no time limit on it. So at least you don't have to worry about like beating the clock. And I think you can automatic game over if you go too far over 10 meters. But it's been a while, so I can't say that for certain. Alright, so now we're like 2-story house size. Ish. So we're still not quite there. Stop! I wish the cops would stop shooting me because boy is that an annoying sound. Hold on, I gotta read this. The previous album ends with Fred Durst talking to random celebrities praising him as a genius, as a comedy bit, because Fred Durst did not think just that ending his albums with comedy praise of him to be a good idea. He thought it would be a good idea for 2 different albums. Ugh. Fred Durst is a lot. I'm willing to go with that. Okay, is this 10 meters, do you think? Heck, I don't know, let's find out. Yeah, this is a good size. どうかな? どうなのかな? Barf your rainbow on me, king. 12 meters. Yeah. 全然違うでしょ? 何これ?おじあさりすぎ. Iki isogi sugi? I think that's iso. It could have been worse, though. I mean, he's gonna put it in the sky, so... See, it's hard for me to pick out puns, unfortunately. Like, usually I have to do 2 or 3 passes before I get it. All right, and then I guess we make the moon, and that actually will wrap Katamari Damashii. I didn't think we'd be doing the wrap tonight, but I guess we are. Let's do this thing. Hi. Okay, so we're 1 meter now. We gotta be 300 meters. This is the long one, though, and it's followed by the credits level. Oh shit, this is 25 minutes long. Well, it's not like I've got work tomorrow. Let's try to do this thing. Oh god, we're off to a terrible start. Just a terrible start. Gonna get some food. If you end up ending before I'm back, you have a great night, and I'll see you later. Claire, thank you so much for dropping by. I do hope whatever food that you end up getting is quite delicious and or delectable. Yeah, I forgot that the last level is pretty giant. Although we might as well shoot for it tonight, because honestly, like, if we don't, then we end up with like a really weirdly timed one for Tuesday, and then we gotta split that up with, I don't know, something else? Is tomorrow Tuesday? Time doesn't make any sense to me. That's like the first thing to go in the middle of a plague, and also not having a job, so, like, you know, there's that. Yeah, if there was any chance of me actually speedrunning Resident Evil 2, I'd love to, but there's no way. I guess we could do Risk of Rains. Do a little bit of Risky Rains too. That might be fun. That would be slick if I was anywhere near skilled enough to do RE speedruns though. Anything in here? Alright. Everything looks just like a little bit too big. Come to me, very large man. That would be slick as fuck. It is Sony though, so Sony doesn't seem to like the crossplay very much. Oh, come on, Throat. You just a little bit more, Throat. Just a little bit more. I ask so little from you. Just see me through. Would be cool but unlikely since the console part is handled by a different team. I did not realize that. And you'd think I would have, because I've actually watched the Risk of Rain 2 credits, because that's an awesome credit sequence. Like, Risk of Rain 2's actually got a credit sequence that's worth sitting through. I'm kind of shocked. I don't know, I mean, Ludo, I'd probably hold y'all back. I am not, as it were, tremendously skilled. Why would you do that? Fun fact, the credit has an artifact code Boodle, but it was unused. Huh. That's true, we could completely crutch on Kronos' skills. I'm pretty sure they would pay the bills, as it were. Oh, can I get up there now? I can. Yes. The world is my oyster. Oh, you fucking bastard. They did that on purpose. They did that on purpose. They just wanted to hurt me. What jagoffs. Oh shit, did you guys have a did you get to do the co-stream? I didn't get to hear about that. Is it on a VOD? That was a long time ago. Eh? Oh, he didn't reschedule yet. VOD is gone probably. Like, the last thing I heard about your streams was that there was gonna be a stream, but then Rabbits was busy? You did a co-op stream 2 months ago? Fuck me sideways. I feel very weird now. Now I'm on hiatus, so no co-op stream probably. Oh, foo. Hate trying to follow Twitch playthroughs. Sifting through VODs is the worst. I mean, you're not wrong. I was a little bit sad we weren't able to get up VODs for Biohazard 1 and 2. I'm glad at least we got Doom, because that was good. And we got most of Biohazard 3. Not all of it, most of it. But yeah, Biohazard 1 and 2 unfortunately disappeared into the ether. Fudge. We're kind of in the area that doesn't have a lot now. And we're still not big enough to get the trees. That's gonna kind of screw us. Shoot. I wonder if we're gonna be able to pull this off. I mean, it is actually a bit of a question mark. Imagine if the track was literally a 25-minute long track. I mean, there's like prog rock tracks that are longer than that, so it is not impossible. The place I was gonna get food isn't letting people in to order, so I returned. Do you have like food in the house, Claire? This is not a life or death situation, is it? Because that sounds like it could be a wee bit of a problem. No, I'm just lazy and don't want to cook. Giant mood. 100% understandable. I have to do the cooking tomorrow, and I'm not like super looking forward to it. But no more free food, and I can't just eat garbage food. One, because it's expensive, and two, because it's garbage. The band Sleep once put out a whole album that has one track that's 1 hour long. So there's much longer tracks than 25 minutes. And an hour-long track is kind of like... It feels like it's starting to get a bit much. I can't pick anything up. I finally picked up enjoy cooking for myself in the skill tree in the past year. I mean, this has been a good year for it. I don't mind cooking for myself, but I don't particularly enjoy it. And I have not had the energy recently. Like, I did the shopping today, and that was, like, holy shit, success is me. And that was basically all the energy that I had. So I was like, success is me. I'm going to bed. I still kind of dislike it for obvious reasons, but to each their own. I mean, I can understand not enjoying cooking at all. That's not super unusual. It is a good skill to pick up, though. I love cooking when I can learn a new recipe or improve or combine something new. That's pretty awesome. Luda, I'm glad that you've come around and found some joy in this. And it is definitely a good feeling to get a recipe nailed down. Like, there's no doubt about that. I really ought to work on expanding my repertoire. But it's kind of one of those things where I don't want to risk the money it would take to buy ingredients that I might fuck up. Oh, crumbs. Don't want to get hit by that. Which we totally did, but we didn't want to. That is really nice. Ludo, that's really nice. It's not impossible that we pull that off, Kronos. Although, like, we're kind of making a hash of it right now. Like, this is not the best that I've done on this level. We should be able to do it, though. I think if you can beat the level, you can pick up the octopus. Like, if you get it to 300, you should be definitely big enough. Ah! These areas are so fiddly. Why? Just the fiddliest. I just level so often that by the end I've run out of stuff to pick up. This is a danger. This is definitely danger in Katamari Damashii. Especially in the first game. Oh shit! I didn't think we'd be getting the octopus that soon. There you go, Kronos. Got your octopus for you. I thought we would need to be a lot bigger. Unless there's another octopus that I'm thinking of. Shit! I really want the model city. Alright, we're gonna give it one life. Ah, we're not gonna get up there. We'll try it again later. There he goes. $36 of 312 minutes? How low is the stage even? It's a large boy. Are we big enough for the Sentai Rangers? Shit, not yet. Well played, Sentai Ranger, well played. I like how the octopus just like clips through the buildings. Yes! Yes, the character portraits do change a little bit. And we get our offices and our telephones. And we're starting to pick up the tiny islands. And islands are going to make up a fairly large portion of our bulk. So we do want to make sure that we're picking them up. Yeah! Yes, PS2. Not PS1, PS2, you're right. They were definitely like throwing things and seeing what was gonna stick. Alright, we're almost halfway there. This is 100% doable. I don't know if it's doable, but it's definitely doable. Alright, get our little islands. Now there's the even bigger octopus over there in the corner. Big enough for these yet? Yes. Excellent. Now we are cooking with fire. We're just that big. You can see the octopus just a little bit. It was formerly on the right side of the Katamari. But it's starting to get overtaken by all the other cruft and crap that we're picking up. Oh good, we're still able to get it. See, sometimes if you get too big, when you try to go up the volcano, you won't be able to pick up the city that's inside the volcano. Because you won't fit into the mantle? Caldera? What's the open bit on the volcano called? I honestly don't know. Now, are we ready for this big boy? We are not yet ready for that big boy. We'll be back. Very large octopus. Volcano City sounds like a cool idea, definitely stealing it. if I make an RPG. Do eat! We are currently the size of 4 stadiums. Which is kind of funny because measuring things by the size of the Tokyo Dome is kind of a whole thing in Japan. Like when they'll have these like trivia shows about shit, and they'll be like, and this is the size of 4 Tokyo Domes. As though that is any meaningful bit of information to me. Now, granted, I'm not the target audience. I imagine there's a fair number of Japanese folks who know how big the Tokyo Dome is, but it always makes me just kind of wonder, like, the fuck? Why would I... Who knows? Who has that information on hand? It's a very magic mushroom. +1 to every stat. I don't think we're big enough for the bridges yet, unfortunately. Oh, this is a hoop. This is like this is where Katamari shines. Like where it really starts to feel absurd. And we got our 300. So from here it's all gravy. Now, where do we want to go? Because there's lots of time. I wonder if we're big enough to start to pick up the icebergs? Because I know that they add a whole lot of mass. You're probably right. Kronos. I wonder, like, with current design philosophies, if they could make a good Katamari Damashii anymore? There's no way they'd be able to do it if they were trying to do it realistic. And I think it would look just really weird if they did it in a realistic manner. Like with realistic models, that is. They'd have to remember they're making a game and not a tech demo. Be asking a lot. I did in fact roll a rainbow. We are now somewhere under a rainbow, where the Katamari is actually pretty brown because it's mostly made up of rocks. I never really did get the dash function to work in Katamari Damashii. I don't know why. Like, there's something about the timing of it that just kind of screws me up. But it would be really nice, because I'd like to get over to the other side of the map now. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Ludo, is it possible to get 1,000 meters on this level? Because I don't remember what any of my old high scores were. It's been like way too long since I played them. I never got 1,000, I think. Okay, so at least we're not aiming for that. I'd like to get it over 800. Now, I think that's possible. It's just kind of tough because everything's spread out now. Shoot. Yeah, I think... Oh, okay, so we did make the 800, and we got Eternal. Fuck yeah! Check out our little Prince Angels here. They're serving as an honor guard, as well they should, because we deserve honors. Everybody in chat deserves honors. I got it all. We're making the moon, yo. Moon's gotta be big. Can't have a tiny moon. Cross says the initial draft of my tower defense had pretty realistic explosions, but there were like 10 different sticker panels, which was objectively too much. The Archon War's got nothing on the Prince. Ain't nobody's got nothing on us. Look, and even the king is happy. Look at that giant king smile. It's just terrifying. It's gonna haunt everyone's dreams, but, you know. I wish this wasn't all written in katakana. But the king is moved. King is moved. A little. But... professional roller. I'm just a pro. Hey, hi. You might have a point there, Kronos. Dun dun. King of Osama. Oh my god. The pose. The dance. Just fabulous. I forgot all about this sequence. I thought the credit sequence was rolling up the countries, but maybe that's in the next game. Yes! Well, I think I found the thumbnail. And I am pleased. Oh, it's so good. Oh yes, we do pick up the countries. And they'll put the flags up on the left side. I don't know if I can get the whole world. I mean, it's possible. I just don't know if I've ever done it. I always miss like a lot of the little fiddly ones. Although at the very least they're easier to see the scrolled out. Oh, wait, is Tasmania separate? No, I guess not. See, I always get fudged up. And now I get the US, and the US is huge, so that's not gonna help us. We want to get Latin America, definitely. It's gonna be a while before we get Brazil, so we're gonna leave that for the nows. See, the camera pulls out as well, so there comes a point where you can't actually get some of the smaller ones. Did we just get the US? We did indeed. Take that, America! Fuck you, buddy! Australia too! Who needs you, Australia? That's not true, we're not gonna go that far. And we're still not big enough for Canada, apparently. Actually, like, no we're not, so that kind of puts us in a spot. Because there's nothing else to pick up. Oh, no, I just couldn't see anything. Okay, that's fine. This is how nuclear disarmament should be handled. I mean, you know, it's a method. It's a method. I'm not sure if it's the best, but you know, give it a shot. Yes. See, there must have been a bunch of like little bitty ones that we didn't get. I do wish they had used a bit of a poppier color for the countries. This is a lot better than doing it on the PS2. If you fall into the sun, you can pick up Australia. Apparently not. Apparently we're all good with that one. Owari desu. Now let's do a real quick check. What would be the easiest way to figure this out? Okisan? 84%, 85%, so there's still like a bunch of stuff I haven't picked up. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the last trophy, because the last trophy got to pick up everything. Save, yes. we will, let's do that right effing now. Oh wait, if we save it ends the game, so hold on, let's pause for a second. And that was Katamari Damashii Reroll, a remake of the PS2 classic Katamari Damashii. Hopefully this will be a big hit and that will convince them to do the second game, although I highly doubt that will happen, but gosh, wouldn't it be neat if it did. PC version asks if you want to end the game when you save the game. It's weird. It does in this version as well. That's from the original game. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. It is. We have done a 3.5 hour stream though, so that probably explains it a little bit. I had a great night tonight. This has been. Last week was a mess. Last week was a lot. We're probably going to talk about that eventually, but yeah. And obviously yesterday I wasn't really up for streaming, so I'm really glad that I did it tonight. It definitely helped out my mood a lot. See all y'all? It always does. I always have a great time spending a couple of hours with you folks. I still don't get why you come by, but I appreciate it and I love you for it. Love waking up to friendly streams. Thank you. You have a great night. Thank you. Thank you. All of you have great days or nights, whatever time zone that you're working with at the moment. Please keep yourself safe. Keep yourself healthy. Happy to the extent that you can. Rely on the support that's there for you. Hopefully there is support that's there for you. There's always support here for you, but you know, like in your neck of the meat space woods, as it were. We're almost done with 2020. Yay! But I gotta go. My throat is definitely dropping out on me. So, from me here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.